Hello, one of Tonka's students, and welcome back to school. Today is the B Day, Tuesday, September 2nd. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Summer has just ended, and we all know that the phone policy is a major topic among students and teachers alike, especially with the amount of presentations that have been shoved in students' faces. Why don't we have a little chat with some of the students about what they feel about the phone policy and their summer?
Hi, I'm Anaya here with.
I'm Tyree. I'm Isaiah.
All right, and I know school just started again, so what are a few things you did over summer?
A few things I did over summer. I was out being bad. Now I'm playing. I was playing football the whole summer, focusing on football, and now I'm in this school getting straight A's. As a senior, I gotta be a leader.
All right, and making tacos.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
Okay.
I agree, being a good leader senior year, very important. I worked a lot over the summertime. I went to Florida, wrestled a beach tournament, took 7th place at that. Seventh place. Hey, 7th place ain't that bad. There was 8 people there. I took 7th, so at least we ain't finished last.
At least he didn't get last. That's all that matter. He tried.
All that matter.
That's all that matter. Is we was sitting there working.
Sitting there hard working.
Next
7th out of 8th place.
Next question.
All right, yeah.
Well, that's all I have for you today.
Hi, I'm CJ. I'm with WGTV Tonka Talks, and I'm here with
Laban Yusuf.
All right, I'm gonna ask you some questions. So, first question: how was your summer?
It was good. It was good. I was just swimming the whole summer and sleeping.
All right, and how was the first day of school?
It low-key was cool. Kind of did suck, but it was all right. All right,
and how do you feel about this new phone policy?
I think it's low-key kind of whack, but at the same time, it's good because, we get to interact with each other very well and stuff.
Right. And you a senior, so what advice would you have for the upcoming freshmen?
Do not waste your time. Stop slacking off because later on, you're going to take hard classes later on. So just pass your classes, focus, listen to the teacher, don't get distracted. Do some mature stuff for real. Don't slack off.
Man, good advice, man. Thank you.
No problem. Anytime. I got to get to class.
Once again, students, make sure you do not have your cell phones out during the school day. Now up to Jacob with the weather.
Hi, this is Jacob Isaacson with WGTV, and I'm here giving you your weather today. So, on September 3rd, it is going to be a total of 75 degrees, and it's going to be sunny outside. And on September 4th, it's going to be 83 degrees, and it's going to be partially cloudy. And on September 5th, it's going to be 87 degrees, and also sunny as well. And on September 6th, it's going to be 85 degrees, and it looks like it's going to rain, sadly, so make sure to get your raincoats on. And on September 7th, we're actually lucky because it's going to be 97 degrees, yikes, and only partially cloudy. However, on September 8th, it's going to be 96 degrees and also sunny as well, just like we have out here. And on September 9th, it's going to be 92 and sunny, and that's all that we have for next week. This has been WGTV signing off.
Next up, we have CJ, Mikhail, and Noah up with the report of Griffin Grounds and how to order your drink via email.
All right, I'm Mikhail, and I'm here with...
This is Coach Brown.
All right, I'm CJ. The first question we got for you today is, what is Griffin Grounds for the people who don't know?
So Griffin Grounds was a student-led coffee shop that opened about a decade ago. And it was in order to give some of our kids some work experience type of opportunities, as well as add an amenity that Winnetonka at the time was kind of unusual that we were able to grow into what it is today.
Okay, thank you. All right, and for the second question, I want to ask, how do people contact you? How do they get to you and place their order?
You bet. So the number one rule always is get your teacher permission, and never assume that that's going to be given because your teachers could have something going on that day. You could be on a field trip. You could be out of the classroom. So always get teacher permission. After that, you're simply going to email Dale, D-A-L-E, .brown @nkcschools.org. Again, that's Dale, D-A-L-E, ms.brown@nkcschools.org.
All right, last question. Last question we got for you is, like, can you explain the menu for people?
Wait, what now?
Explain the menu, like what drink choice?
Yeah, so we different drinks coming on. We try to keep our drinks very affordable. We're not out to make a profit. We're just here to break even. So we have $3 what we call smoothies and iced coffee. It's all roastery type grade, really good. Our $2 drinks are the frozen mo, the Lowry's Mountain Berry Lemonade. Now that depends if Ryan has made it to Colorado this summer to get the berries, but he has. So we do have like the Mountain Berry Lemonade. Then we have our dollar drinks like sweet tea, Kool-Aid, lemonade, hot chocolate, coffee, things like that.
Thank you. I'm CJ with WGTV. And I'm Mikael with WGTV. And
This is Coach Brown. Let's have a great year, Griffins.
Did students have summertime? So did teachers. Here's a report on some teachers that are just returning from summer break.
Hello, Tonka. My name's Alan from WGTV Tonka Talks, and today I'm here with
Mr. Hofstetter, the librarian.
Now, Mr. Hofstetter, how was your summer? We all know that school just started and it's the first week.
Summer was pretty great. I actually got to represent Winnetonka at the American Library Association's National Conference in Philadelphia. Got to meet a lot of really great authors and do some work with the association on making some of our award lists. And then other than that, I did a whole lot of reading. I think I lost count of how many books I finished over the summer.
You read a bunch of books over the summer. Do you remember any type of name?
Let's see. One of them is a brand new, if you are a fan of Egyptian mythology, this is kind of like if Game of Thrones were done with Egyptian mythology. It's the start of, I think it's going to be 5 or maybe 7 books, but it's called His Face is the Sun. This is one of the ones that really stood out to me that I read over the summer. It's also got really cool pages to it.
Considering the fact that the book was right there, did you read all or most of the books in the library before you brought them here?
Just about anything that was published this year, there's probably a 90% chance that I've read at least some of it.
Well, thank you for your answers. Once again, this was Alan for WGTV Tonka Talks. Have a wonderful day.
Hi, I'm Jacob Isaacson with WGTV, and this is
Miss Pace.
Okay, and the first question I want to ask you is, how was your summer?
It was wonderful. How was yours?
Mine was amazing. I honestly, I spent a lot of the time just kind of inside. It was very boring, personally. Yeah. Although I gotta say, it was like super hot out, you know?
It was.
Because like all summer, it was like 90 to like 100 degrees constantly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm a hairdresser too, and so I worked all summer, made some money.
That I did not know you were a hairdresser. How was that?
It's wonderful. This is my 22nd year as a hairdresser.
Nice. And so what kind of classes are you looking forward to teaching and being in?
So I'm looking forward to being in chemistry this year because that's a class that I had never taught before. And I'm also excited to be in geometry because Miss Beverly Hill teaches me everything I need to know.
I see you must be big friends with Miss Beverly.
Yes, I love Miss Hill. She's wonderful.
That's good to hear. And so what kind of advice do you have for people who are new to the new phone policy in Missouri?
So I would just say that I know it's a little hard for people to follow the policy right now because we're so used to having our phones, but when kids start to really peel back the layers and realize that without the phones that their grades are so much better and they're so much more engaged, I think parents, everybody will just be a lot happier that we enforce that rule.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of advice do you have for the incoming freshmen this year?
I would just tell them to follow the rules and live life every day and be great when you're here at school and give it your best because, you know, when you put your best foot forward, it just makes you a better person.
All right, and thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you. Appreciate
this
you.
Has been...
Bye.
This has been Jacob Isaacson with WGTV. Have a nice day.
Tonka Talks, and today I'm here with
Mrs. Lukachovic.
Now, we all know that summer just ended, first week of school. How was your summer?
My summer was great. How was yours?
Mine was also great. I got to spend a lot of time resting at home. Did you go on any type of vacation at all?
Yes, I went to the state of Oregon with my family. We went to Portland, and then we also went to the Oregon coast and checked out the beach.
You went to the Oregon coast to go check out the beach? Mm-hmm. Was there sand or was there just pebbles?
It was a sandy beach, but then also they had lots of really cool rocks.
That's very nice to hear. Did you spend any time at home?
Yes, I spent time at home with my daughter. We did lots of tea parties and hung out and read lots of books.
Well, what kind of books did you read?
Well, my daughter really loves Bluey, and so we read a lot of Bluey books.
That's very nice to know. Well, thank you for this interview. My name was Alan for WGTV. Have a wonderful day.
I hope you had a great Labor Day weekend. I'll see you in the next show.